Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're doing Hunter Call of the Wild. We're doing the Sundarpatan, or not Sundarpatan, Sundarpatan hunting reserve, you know, with the Bengal tiger, like we've been doing with the series. It is October, I know, it's been crazy. They don't really have a Halloween type thing, DLCs, but they do have a new DLC that I've been looking at. It is the S1 Ridge Hunting Reserve. There's an otter. I want that otter. We're gonna get that otter. Okay, but the new DLCs that we are gonna get are gonna be the Mississippi, definitely this one. This is a new one. I really wanted this one. The Savannas, and maybe Silver Ridge, and maybe the Ferrando. That's another one. Is shotguns. That's a bolt action shotgun. I didn't know bolt action shotguns were a thing till I just saw that. It's also going to be the trophy lodges too. I will make YouTube videos about those. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed the loading thing, but they updated the loading thing. Like, they updated almost everything except for one thing. And you know that one thing is? You guessed it, animal calls. They did not update that. They need to. I need the game developers to make DLCs for each DLC thing for hunting calls. I want hunting calls. I can't get hunting calls for certain DLCs, and that really irritates me because they just keep the same DLC for the one map that you get for free, and I'm like trying to breathe. I'm trying to breathe. I think, yeah, that's a new one. I want that. That looks awesome. We're just gonna continue in this. Our goal is to get a tiger. That is our goal. Scare tigers away from the trail. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Hey, we got 3 out of 5 out here. We're not done yet. We still have to scare 2 more. The only problem is that every animal that we come across, if you saw the series, is water buffaloes. Oh my gosh. Someone is just gonna make an edit on YouTube. They're just gonna like clip everything from like my series here of me just saying I hate water buffaloes, and it's just gonna like show me like attacking a water buffalo. It's just my voice in the background just saying how much I hate water buffaloes. They are rude, annoying, and in the way. Their thick skin, layers of skin, just doesn't hurt them unless you waste half of your ammo. Tigers are worse though. I swear, is that water buffalo? No, it's a bara. It's a bara. We don't want a bara. No. We want a tiger. Bara is alright, I guess, but no, it's not. Inspect. Inspection completed. I don't care. Landmark 100 XP. You're joking. That means there was tigers nearby? Especially too if I completed it that fast. I hate this. Hunting in the dark. Sorry. Yeah, there's only one thing. Where did they run off to? Come here. We're gonna pull out shotgun. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I switched out the shotgun for the tent. I was like, I'm gonna pull out the shotgun. Pulls out an AR-15. That's a shotgun, right? That's a water buffalo. I don't want a water buffalo. We're not going this way. Leave. Go back. I want to run, but I don't want to attract water buffalo. Oh gosh. And this series is about hunting tigers, and we're getting water buffaloes. They classify as tigers at this point. Water buffaloes are tigers, people. Okay, they have feelings. People are like, no, that's an animal. What are you, dumb? A little bit. Sometimes I get excited and I see an animal, and then it turns out it's to be a water buffalo. You know what? I should just make a series about just hunting water buffaloes. It's going to be annoying as crap, though. But I should probably do it. There are probably people out there that enjoy hunting water buffaloes. But they can probably agree on the same basis I do that they're annoying. I don't know if the game developers are like, yeah, let's just take the water buffaloes at you for a challenge because that's what they want, or they actually are trying to go off real life. Because if water buffaloes actually attack you in real life, I'm gonna have problems with someone. What are these? So while you're here, eat some. We could catch a wally here, but I don't really feel like catching rabbits, though. I did for the Easter series. That didn't go as well, did it? Christmas series as well, so did the Thanksgiving series. I should do a Halloween series, but Hunter Call of the Wild doesn't really have a DLC, except for the Mississippi. So I could do the Mississippi as a Halloween series, but I don't know. I could do the fall series. October is coming in the fall. Do like a fall series, and I can just pick the same thing as the fall, and then do another Thanksgiving series, and do the turkey one then for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Maybe I might just switch it up, actually. Get like different DLCs. So instead of a fall series, we're not going to have a fall series this year. We'll have a Thanksgiving series, but because Halloween, like I said, Hunter Call of the Wild doesn't have anything like that, we might not do a fall series. I understand the fall series is actually probably one of the series that most people enjoy, especially when it was that wolf one where I was hunting wolves. But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be a series this year, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna make a fall series this year, but there will be a Thanksgiving, Christmas, and winter series again. That will be a thing. I might pick different places for those, so keep an eye out. I might do the same place for the Christmas series. That was kind of fun. You gotta admit. That was kind of fun, the Christmas series. But yeah, keep your eyes out, because I might do something else for the series this year. So fall series, I do apologize because we're already in October. I should have been focusing on that, but I have been altering a lot of stuff this whole month, so that's on me, kind of like school, you know. So that's on me, but I do apologize. There's not gonna be a fall series this year. But there will be, and I do promise, there will be a Christmas, Thanksgiving, winter series. We might actually in February, because I know February is more like a summer type thing, but February might be our fall series. I know that sounds weird that it's fall, it's right after winter, but I do really want to get a fall series for you guys, so it's going to be February for our fall series. And I do apologize, it's a little weird, but bear with me. You get it, bear with me, because we're hunting tigers, but there's not bears here. So I guess that's not really funny. Never mind. If we're hunting a bear, that would be funny. We're hunting. But yeah. Also, here's a thought. I've been having like a cheat sheet on my desk to point out where the tigers are. I'm not saying I am doing that. That would just take away the fun of it, you know? Like the exploring the map, seeing... Okay, we can't go down that way. We will get respawned. We can go this way and get that. Or we can go. Let's go. I actually kind of want to drive around though, seeing what's But yeah, I do apologize. Fall series is not happening this year. But tell you what, I'll get a new DLC and I'll make the fall series one of those new DLCs. I'll make it probably the Savannah series. I know Savannah's more heat, that's more like a summer thing. But I kind of like went off course. Feel bad. So get ready for the fall series, February, Savannah. So yeah, Safari basically. So yeah, there's gonna be lions and cheetahs, probably. Cheetahs are fast. So they're the fastest creature on land. There's no way I'm gonna be able to shoot that. Unless it relaxes. I don't think those things can relax. They're like horses, they run until they die. That is a true fact, actually. Horses will run until they die. They just enjoy running. Horses are just like, oh, I can run? Bang. Except for trained horses, like the farmers that have horses and stuff, they try to keep their horses under control. That's why they usually put them in their little like pens and stuff because they're like, yeah, we don't want our horse running itself to death. But if it was a wild horse, that thing would just keep going. It would just keep going until it dies. It's like, heck yeah, freedom, brother. But yeah. That's all hunting is here in this game. Is relaxing. Also, if you're interested in the duck hunting, I might use my golden retriever for that. We might get it. You know what? Actually, because the summer series sounds kind of fun. Let's do that for fall on February. We might actually do duck hunting. They have a DLC for duck hunting, so we might do that for this February. For the fall series, because I do apologize that it's not going to be this October. You know, because I like to go in order: October, fall, November, Thanksgiving, December for Christmas, and then I do apologize. Fall will happen. It's not happening this October. I apologize. I love that new loading screen, by the way. The whole like new animals they put on there. There's like a moose, boar, rabbit, a lot of things, and man, does it look cool. Because it used to just be like a bear switching to a fox over and over, which I thought was kind of interesting because you get to see the fox in the bear, but you don't see the bear in the fox. But you get the point. You remember the old loading screen. But it's new now. I like new Yeah, I know you're wanting to you're closer. Here's what's going to go down for these new series. November, we are going to do for Thanksgiving series probably Silver Ridge Peaks. That's going to be the Thanksgiving series, and of course, for the Christmas series, we might look into that. We might do the otter one for the Christmas series because it was snowing. There was snow in the picture, so that's going to be the Christmas series. Is that one? And then for the winter series, we might do Siberia again. Or we could do the otter one too. Do another one of that. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. So Christmas and winter are gonna be the same DLC. That way we can still get the familiarization of this. I don't know where the turret is. Found it. I might want Frederick actually. Let's see my reason that dog. See the water buffalo. It was. I heard ducks. I'm waiting for you, Frederick. Alright, we're onward and upward. I don't like driving in second person or third person, whatever you call it. Because first person is a lot cleaner to me, and a little bit easier to see what I'm doing than driving like this. Because that really irritates me for some odd reason, so I'm not driving like that. Okay, you know what they should do, and I'm not saying they should do it, but you know what would be really awesome? Really cool? If they did one. Okay, it would be scary but cool if they can make a predator that actually chases you on the four-wheeler or the quad. I mean, don't get me wrong, that will be kind of scary because you don't know if it's on you or not. But I think it'll be kind of interesting though, because then you get to see an animal chasing you, and then you get to be like, oh, so that happened. I'm a level 4, score is 0, ping is 0. Interesting. Also, Once Human is still going to be a series. I didn't understand if you guys wanted to see more of that, or if you didn't. If you did, leave me a comment in this video saying, yeah, we want to see more of Once Human. If not, that's okay. I like hunting, so probably make this more of a habit. I hate hunting at night. Oh, you can't even see the footsteps. Oh no. I know what that is. I hate hunting at night in this game. I bet you right now that we're gonna get run into a water buffalo, then a tiger. The Bengal tiger, not the biggest cat ever, actually. It's bigger than a lion. True fact, by the way. This is a true fact that I'm going to tell you right now. Bengal tigers are bigger than the lion. So why is the lion the king of the jungle? It's not. You want to know who is? That's the tiger. The Bengal tiger is the biggest cat compared to the tiger. You want to know what's even bigger than a Bengal tiger is our white tigers, aka Siberian tiger. Those things can go up to 8 to maybe 9 feet tall. Not even that, but they weigh more. Probably like 250. Maybe more than that, actually, if they wanted to. Oh, it's a goose. It's not even a duck. But yeah, the white tiger or the Siberian tiger is bigger than our Bengal and lions. So, strength-wise, Bengal versus Siberian tiger, Siberian wins. Lion versus Siberian tiger wins. Depending on the cat, though. I think there are some lions out there that can. Because the lion roams into a pack called a pride. Tigers, which is weird, and I'm telling you this right now, tigers are predatorial, and they're thinking about like arachnids, right? The reason why you see arachnids all by themselves, like any spider, and the daddy long leg is not a spider, but it actually is a harvester. It's still arachnid, but it's a harvester, meaning that they grow their own stuff, like fungus, like mushrooms. They grow mushrooms. Not even joking. You can Google that if you want to. Daddy longlegs are not spiders. They're harvesters. They're arachnid harvesters. So anyone that calls them spiders are technically wrong. So you get to slap your friend in the face because he's called them spiders now. I'm joking. Don't actually do that. But harvesters, aka daddy longlegs, are not spiders. That's why you see them multiple around in this single web. Is because they're harvesters. And we're going to water buffalo territory. I don't want water buffalo. I want tigers. Okay, but yeah. They're not... They are territorial. I'm trying to remember the other word, meaning like they roam around singly, but territorial is just the word I'm going to use now. Tigers are the same thing, but they can have cubs. They still mate with female tigers, which is interesting. But once that tiger is at a certain age, the parent stops parenting the cub, and the cub becomes its own thing. Like, it's like, oh, I'm 18 years old, I get to move out now. And it walks off. The parents don't abandon it. It walks. It's just like, I don't live here no more. But yeah, Tigers are territorial cats. They don't roam in a pack. They don't roam with other tigers unless they're mating. And then when that cub gets to a certain age, or kitten, or whatever cats call their young ones, they just leave. I think I just heard a cat. Like a roar. But yeah, kind of fun fact though. Yeah, they are territorial. Yeah, cause yeah. Now also, people are saying that daddy longlegs are the most poisonous arachnid. Fun fact about that, it is true, but when people are like, oh, but their mouths are not small enough to bite us, that's a myth, actually. They can bite you. They just choose not to. I'm not even joking. Daddy longlegs, aka the harvester arachnid, is poisonous to humans, and if bitten, yes, it will affect you. I don't know what the poison does, but yeah, yep, they can bite. They're not spiders. They're harvesters. You can Google that your own. Now, here's another fun fact. The huntsman, aka in the brown recluse family, just like the brown recluse, if it bites you, it peels off your skin and damages your bone. Either North America or South America, I can't remember. I think it's South America that has those. Or North America, I don't remember. Brown recluses here in the United States are poisonous, yes, and they will bite you, yes. But here's an interesting thing. What about Australia? Well, now you got my interest. The Australian huntsman spider that can go up to like a yard. Maybe bigger than a yard. Even though it's still in the brown recluse family, something about the Australian Hudson, it moves really quickly for its size. But guess what? It's not poisonous. I'm not even joking. Everything in Australia is poisonous. Something about that husband though, not poisonous. I don't know, it's because it's too big that it doesn't have, that the teeth are just too small to bite you, or it's something to do with that genetic in Australia, but they're not poisonous. But they're part of the brown recluse family. So United States brown recluse and its cousin, the Hudson spider, are not poisonous. Or no, sorry, United States, our Hudsons are poisonous, but Australia isn't. But I'm still not going to Australia. Everything there is poisonous. Grass, poisonous. I'm not even no, I'm joking. I am joking, actually. There's no way their grass is poisonous. I mean, it could be. You don't know. They're bunnies. If they had bunnies, probably poisonous too. Something about Australia just doesn't work. It's just poisonous everywhere, except for the freaking fertilizing Hudson spider that is like the size of a football. It's not poisonous, but it's a brown recluse. Make that make sense. How come us United Staters, get a brown recluse called the Hudson, and we get the poisonous from it? But no, Australia's like, nah, we don't get a poisonous Hudson. That's a myth. I'm shocked. You're telling me that you have a brown recluse that can get up to a size of a football and it's not poisonous? Also, the Australian scientists found a really poisonous spider, bigger than the one that they already have. They called it the big boy. Not even joking. Something about Australians and their insects and arachnids. I don't even know if Australia has scorpions. I don't want to know how big their scorpions are if they do have them. Australia. The most dangerous place. I'm saying it. I know the hottest place on earth is Death Valley, but that's the hottest. I'm saying the dangerous place on earth. I'm gonna say Australia, because of everything they have is poisonous. Rocks are poisonous. Oh look, a shiny rock. Don't touch it. It's poisonous. But it's colorful blue. Yeah, well, it has acid. Okay. I'm joking. If anyone is watching this from Australia, I do apologize. It's just shocking just to hear that your Huntsman spider in Australia are not poisonous, but they're part of the brown recluse family. So, like, I'm curious, is your guys' brown recluses also not poisonous to them? Wolf spiders aren't poisonous. Well, no, hold on. Let me start from scratch. They're poisonous if you're allergic to them. But if you're not and you just get, so kind of like a mosquito, basically. If you're allergic to a mosquito, yeah, the mosquito bite is poisonous. If you're allergic to wolf spiders, yeah, their bites are poisonous. But if you're not allergic to either of those, the wolf spider is just basically one giant 8-crawling arachnid mosquito. It bites you, and then you just have a giant red dot, bigger than a mosquito bite, that is actually more visible than a mosquito bite, on your arm or leg or whatever you get bit at, and it just itches. Worse than a mosquito bite. Imagine a mosquito bite, but like 20 times you have to scratch yourself. I'm really hoping they're fleeing away and not towards me. Because my goal here is to hunt tigers, not water buffaloes. But yeah, wolf spiders are giant mosquitoes. Unless you're allergic to mosquitoes and wolf spiders, then they're just one giant poisonous spider. I guess. Just don't get bit. Sometimes it's hard, actually. But yeah, there's your fun facts for today about spiders. I know that's a little creepy. I'm wondering why the heck I'm talking about spiders. My apologies. There's actually one time where I was camping and I had a dream that there was like a spider like under my tent or like in my tent or something, and not even joking, my dream became a reality. So I'm sleeping in my tent, you know, I like camping, you know. So I'm camping, I'm sleeping in my tent. I had a dream of a spider in my tent, so I kind of wake up. I'll look around my tent with a light. I saw nothing. Tent was completely clean. Nothing I could see was there. So I go back to sleep. Dreamless. Slept like a baby. And then, of course, when it's time to get packed up, I packed up my tent. There's little boards under my tent so I could sleep peacefully, so I don't have to worry about the rocks and stuff, you know. There's these wooden boards, okay, that I put under my tent so I can sleep better on the surface, so I'm not being bugged by rocks. I lift up one of my boards from under my tent as I'm packing things up, and right underneath my board was a spider. I don't know what spider it was, so don't ask me. All I just know, it was probably a size of a penny, maybe a dime, probably a nickel, actually, now thinking about it. But it didn't look like a poisonous one. It just looked like it was just like a normal small brown spider. It could have just been like a normal wolf spider, I guess. It didn't really want to chase me. It just sat there when I left the board, and it saw me. It's like, oh crap. It like ran off the board into its natural habitat, which is fine. But it still freaked me out because I had a dream of a spider in my tent. Just to realize my dream came true, but it was outside of my tent. It was actually under my tent, under one of the wooden boards that I had under there so I could sleep better on the surface. It still freaked me out because I lifted it and it was just like, surprise. I'm like, oh no. And then it ran off. I'm like, oh, never mind. But then I started picking up other boards and it was clean. Everything else was clean. But I was like, I'm so glad that it decided to sleep under that board instead of trying to find a way into my tent. I did not like that one bit. I was freaking out. I was like, oh no. But no, yeah, I thought it was weird. Like, how odd was that? Having a dream about a spider in your tent just to lift up one of those wooden boards under your tent as you're packing things up just to find a spider. I'm like, my dream came true. That proves that dreams do come true. Just don't dream for the wrong things. I don't care about black buck. I want me a tiger. I want me an orange and black striped cat. I want me a kitty. A kitty that I can hunt. Meow. Okay, but seriously, where are these animals? What is this? Black buck. I don't want a black buck. I don't want black buck. Water buffalo. I don't even have to look at the footsteps. I can already just tell there's a water buffalo. They're jerks. Can I just walk in a circle? That'd be funny. I want a cat. I want me best black buck. Yeah. I don't want black buck. I want a tiger. Black buck, black buck. I'm looking for like cat prints. Because tiger prints are, that's water buffalo. black buck. Cat prints look like cat prints. I don't know how to describe. Where black buck? Where's my tigers? My kitties. My Bengal tiger. My orange and black striped. So dumb. If you're fleeing towards me, we're gonna have a problem. But yeah. So that's kind of interesting though to say. Where are my tigers? We might not be able to get a tiger in this episode. We might in the next, but yeah, alright. So water hole 1 and 2 empty. What is that? Knee stone for what? Holy hair. Did I get any knee stones for tigers? I don't know. Something tells me that there's gonna be tigers over here. Something tells me. But yeah, alright. That's kind of sad. We didn't catch anything. I'm sorry about that. We should have got something. What is it? Fleeing. Yeah, that's kind of sad though that we didn't get anything this time. That's okay though. Let's see. When can we? Is that gonna be like completely dark, or is that gonna be day? There we go. Well, let's look out here towards the view. What this? That's a 10. There we go. But actually, calm that off. Alright, well, yeah. So I told you some interesting facts. I do apologize. The fall series, like I already said, it's not going to be this October. It's going to be our February. Black Buck main call. Whatever. That's not our concern. So, oh my gosh, it's probably just a main call again. Morning call, actually. Interesting. Tiger, maybe? Hopefully. But yeah, so fall series is not this October. It's going to be our February, this upcoming February, right after January, which is weird because January is our winter series. Summer series. I'm gonna make a summer series. I generally do apologize that fall is gonna be right after winter. It should have been this October. Halloween series is not gonna be a thing either because they don't have a Halloween thing. What is that over there? Are you serious? That's our Bengal tiger. So they do come to this water hole. And it's... What time is it now? Where's our time at? 10? Oh my gosh. Look at him. He's catching his prey. Okay. So they do come to this water hole at a certain time. 10:42. Noted. Okay, we're keeping that noted. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Alright, so episode 6, we're definitely going to catch one. We just now know that it is going to be 10:46. So we might get there around like 9:50. 9:50 probably the latest. Camp out somewhere. Wait for that tiger. Alright, anyways. So yeah, fall series is going to be our February. Because October I messed up. No Halloween series either because, you know, that's not... Hunter Call of the Wild doesn't really have anything for Halloween. The other thing is, too, our new Christmas and winter series is going to be the new DLC. So I'm really excited about that one. Summer series is going to be the Savannah. Our fall series is going to be a duck hunting thing. And then our... one of our other series is going to be a... It's going to be, one of the other stuff. Is that a water buffalo? What is that? Yeah, water buffalo. Look at them all coming down out of the water. That tiger went off to get his prey. Unless that water buffalo like sees the tiger and he's like trying to size it up. Water buffaloes are so rude. I don't like them. We might actually get here at 9. And then... That's a female water buffalo, isn't it? No, it has horns. But it could have been female. It was a lighter color. I think the darker color is the males and the lighter color are the females. But anyways, yeah, so those are our series. Mississippi series is going to be probably our... No, the duck hunting one is going to be our fall series for the February. Mississippi is going to be a random series. I will make it a Mississippi one. That one has alligators. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to hunt alligators and crocodiles? I mean, come on. Mississippi, Florida, you know how it is with alligators, crocodiles coming on your lawn. I don't want to live there. That would suck. Actually, not saying that it sucks for the people who are living there. I'm just saying that someone like me who isn't really used of having an alligator sleeping on my front lawn or backyard, it would suck for me. But unlike that, so those are our series. Duck hunting is going to be our fall series, which is going to be February. New DLC is going to be our Christmas and winter series for Christmas series in December, and January for our winter series. And then summer series is going to be the Savannah, which is going to be around March and April. Not sure about April though. Probably just March. But yeah, so those are our new series that's going to happen. October should have been our fall series. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to catch up with stuff. I have things going on. So, do apologize. But I hope y'all have a good one like I did. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry that we didn't catch anything this episode. It was just wandering around and just talking about fun facts. But come on. That had to be interesting. If not, you don't have to watch this. But yeah, I'm like that. Have a good one. Good look at the view from all the way over there. The view looks pretty. I like the view. I like the lake. I like that one. You guys have a good one. Peace.